For a little bit of
Pretty
context,
much.
oh hey, we love to talk at the same time.
Yeah, that we'll learn each other.
um,
Yeah, what were you
I'm
gonna say?
I'm a pretty experienced drafter. I'm trying to work my way up to expert. And Brendan has drafted a fair share, but definitely doesn't focus on draft.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a standard Andy when I'm into the game. But I'm definitely interested in learning more about like limited. For instance, one thing that seems wild to me is being like most of these rares and uncommons suck. Like I'm just gonna take removal that's like out of my colors currently. That's like a pretty wild play to me mentally still.
Yeah, for sure. This set is a really good one to like be looking at. Oh, they started without me somehow.
Oh,
We went
weird,
from
dude.
7 seats to just me. But this set has a pretty good balance of removal being good, card advantage being important. There's some strong aggro decks. There's one definitely the strongest color and a pretty established order of how strong the other colors are. But apart from that, like the rares are very, very strong, but the removal is really, really good. So as long as you're not dealing with like the most egregious rares, you just got to make sure that you have your removal on deck.
Right on. Yeah, I'm excited to get a little bit of recording in on this set before it rotates for MH3 because it's pretty sick.
Yeah, it is
I
very
think you're
cool.
telling me green is the strongest color.
Yeah, it's like not
Okay.
close. Um, so here we're looking at Abrupt Decay is strong, not strong enough to be in 2 colors. Marchesa also pretty strong, not strong enough to be in 3 colors. Beast Bond Outcaster is definitely going to be the pick here.
For
So
sure. Can you like highlight everything that
yeah,
we talk about? Okay, cool.
you got it. This guy is a 3 mana 3/3. Although often you're going to be paying 2 for him. Um, like really common play pattern is turn 2, plot this guy. Turn 3 or turn 4, play something that has 4 power. Cast this, draw a card. Now you have something with 4 power and a 3/3, and you drew a card. Um,
Do you think Abrupt Decay will wheel, or is it too spicy to make it that far around?
it probably won't. Green black is a pretty strong color combination here, and everybody wants to be green. Marchesa might, but these 3 colors actually go well together. And like when somebody's playing Grixis, this is what they're doing: is committing crimes mostly by casting removal.
Flavor win.
Yeah, right. Oh, we're getting all the interesting stuff. It's obviously good. It's 2 colors that I haven't picked yet, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna take it. We'll
Yeah.
see. So this is the strongest white common. This is the strongest black common. This is the
Give me more
this
zoom. I
this is
want
probably
these
top
things to be
10.
big.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay.
So this is your 4 mana kill something. This is your 2 mana kill something small. But if you have a bunch of deserts, it still kills big things.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So what are you thinking?
I'm gonna be going with the consuming ashes. Green white is one of like the best deck in the format. Maybe I should be going. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll take that airing because I talked myself out of it. This is a 2 mana 3/1, and saddle is a fun mechanic. It's like crew, but you can only do it sorcery speed.
Oh, that's super cute. I like that a lot.
Yeah, and then they basically every mount has a saddle ability, and when it becomes saddled, something good happens. Usually, if you attack. Wow. So we just passed 2 really good black cards and like a couple other black cards, and then here's another great black card. It's definitely too early to say these are like signals, but
Uh-huh.
this is a very medium
I,
green common. This is a bad green uncommon. So just looking at the stuff in the pack, like this is definitely the strongest card. And I don't.
okay, and I think that if you did pass consuming ashes twice in a row, then that would signal to your next side neighbor that like black is super open from you.
Yeah, like there's pretty much no way that I would not be playing black if I passed them consuming ashes and then consuming ashes. Uh, the problem though is there can be so many good cards in packs because of the multiple rares, the like extra uncommons, that signaling is a
Mhm.
little more variable than it used to be. but still pretty reliable. This is a great blue card. This is a bad blue rare. This is a bad red uncommon. This card is good. It's white black. I'm not that excited about it though. Actually,
Do you
now I'm
think
thinking about it.
Thoughtseize effects are weaker and limited than constructed?
Definitely. This one does affect the board though. I'm gonna try taking this. There was a Ruthless Lawbringer in the first pack, which is another really good white-black uncommon, and I'm just gonna hope that that wheels. Ooh, I don't know this one. Okay, we won't be taking it. I don't know how fast you read, but I'm not gonna be attempting this gambit.
Nah, that's silly.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any like donate effects or ways to sacrifice your enchantments in the set. Take Up the Shield is a fine card. Hypothesizzle is the best card in the pack. Voracious Varmint is like fine, so I'm, maybe I only have like one green drafter in the next four. I could also definitely be taking the Abraded Bluffs here, and maybe should. You know what? I'll take
You
it.
get 3 seconds.
I'll take it. I think I haven't been taking deserts highly enough. This looks really cool and unfortunately blows. So, yeah. Human Warlock, though, she's really cool. 2 Rise of the Varmints. This didn't really pan out. It's not bad. Nothing really great in this pack. Jolene is strong. I'm not very close to wanting to play green-red, though. I haven't seen any, like, great red. Probably just going to go with Rooftop Assassin.
So like, how committed are you to these colors? Like, are you probably maining one of these
Wow.
colors? Or are you, like, looking to stay in Abzan?
At this point, nothing is really exciting to me. This is pretty late for a Cactarantula, though. Jolene is
That's
the
a good
best
card, though, right?
Yeah, this is a good card. Yeah, so I'm a little surprised to still see it. Like Jolene is probably worse than Cactarantula, honestly.
Can I see Jolene again?
Absolutely. There's a lot of text there. She's really cool.
That's pretty good. You follow your heart. I think probably Cactus.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Like I said, usually, do I want another white? I haven't seen the white hasn't really been showing up. None of the white removal spells. Trained Arinx was my first pick, so I haven't taken a white card since pack 1. No blue cards, so this really isn't doing anything for me. Raven of Fell Omens pretty much sucks, so I'll just be taking Rooftop Assassin. There was maybe an argument for taking one of the red cards, but they were both pretty bad. This is fine. When you look at it, you're like, sick. It's like, 2/3 of a mana leak. Are you familiar with Spree?
Yeah, Spree's really cool.
Yeah. 2/3 of a mana leak, and then you can get a 2/2 flyer with it.
I've seen that like Bat God lose half your health Spree combo in standard.
I'm tempted. Fake Your Own Death is like fine. I haven't ever played with Binding Negotiation. It's like, 2 mana Thoughtseize, but also if they've plotted a card, then you can put it in their graveyard. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Take the Fall is a surprisingly good card. I think you will immediately see how strong it is because you play Merfolk. But
Hell yeah, dude. There's some Merfolk rogues out there.
wow, this town ain't big enough. People don't know. I mean, look, it'd be cool if it happened. And green-black is the color for it, so. Okay. Wow.
Is that a good one?
So this is an excellent rare. The WoW was looking at the rest of the pack. Excellent rare, 3 mana, 3/3 reach, and then whenever you commit a crime, you just get to ramp. And it triggers once per turn, but pretty frequently you can play a desert, which will ping them for 1, which will be a crime, and then on their turn cast an instant that will kill them. or kill a creature and then
Cool.
get another one. The reason I said wow is because I'm looking through this pack. We got Shoot the Sheriff, excellent. Consuming Ashes, excellent. Beastbound Outcaster, excellent. Back for More, excellent. And then this is also an extremely good card, but like there's so much good in our colors and nothing outside of them. So that's awesome. Fortune is pretty strong. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Hollow Marauder, even if we're playing white, is better. It's looking more like black green. This is a cool mythic, but there aren't enough tokens to put this in your deck.
No, that's like a sideboard constructed card.
Vault Plunderer is the second best black common, I think, just by win rate. Yeah, I'll definitely be taking Hollow Marauder. This is a 4/2 that might a 4/2 flyer that might be cheap and is usually a 3-for-1, so it's
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
kind of insane. Love it, love it, love it.
You had me at 4/2 flyer.
Yeah, right. This card is so sweet and not any good, but yeah, it's a bummer. Sure. I think that it's between Desperate Bloodseeker and Bristlepack Sentry, and black green often has graveyard synergies. Yeah, I'm not playing that. I'm probably not playing that. Probably not playing that. So this is a perfect 2-drop for black green.
Yeah, we need some 2-drop bodies still.
Oh baby. Now I'm actually interested in picking up one of the Nezumi link breakers that showed up prior. That is a here, let me.
What do you got highlighted there?
I thought it would eventually zoom, but it didn't. So this is go grab my Free Strider Lookout and put it on the battlefield for 5.
Oh, this card's great.
Yeah.
It is a great limited card.
This one might come around, so I'm gonna look for sack fodder. There are a ton of ambush gigapedes. Oh wow, 5th pick Servant of the Stinger. So this is another tutor. This is so cool. I love this card. A lot of text on all these cards, so I'm trying to give you a little.
Oh, that's
time.
rad.
Yeah, isn't it? 2 mana,
Cool
1/3.
art.
Yeah, right. It's like a really, really different like coloring style than you usually see. All right, our luck has run out, but that's not really a surprise. I will never play 3 Rooftop Assassins. I could end up playing Arid Archway. It's okay. It's a bounce land. It's got a lot of text.
I've seen that in some combo shit.
It's pretty much just a colorless bounce land. Wow. Maybe I'll be Sultai if the mana works itself out. Blue's really open. If I'm gonna be Sultai, actually, wait, I already have it. This town ain't big enough. Rise of the Varmints. Maybe I do want this. Black Stag Buzzard is pretty bad. I'm not really considering putting it in the deck. Huh. Yeah, these are all like some of the Ariet's Lullaby is like fine. All the rest of these are like some of the worst commons and uncommons in the set. So it's not a surprise that they're all that's left. I'll grab this for the collection. Cool. People were really on their taking black and green cards. Somebody took the black green gold uncommon, so unfortunately I am not alone in these colors. Probably grab this. Right now I'm very short on 4 power things for the Beast Bond and also for this. This is a 2 mana 3/3 defender, but it can attack as long as I got a 4x. And we did pick up that Nezumi Link Breaker. The reason that I want that...
Can you show it to me?
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to think and talk and take the cards. So it's a 1 mana 1/1 that dies into a 1/1. I don't really want to draw it. We just got to take Desert's Due. Only one like real piece of removal so far. So Aloe Alchemist
It
is a
is a beautiful
sweet card.
botanical sanctum.
It is. It might wheel, honestly. It's worse than the deserts.
Ha, that's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Yes! I keep thinking that it's going to zoom in eventually. This thing is nuts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Everything's really coming together. I don't think I'm playing blue since I only have one desert so far. And these are all good cards. But
Decisive Denial is cool.
yeah, this is also sick. A lot of times a lot of times bouncing their creature matters because you're committing a crime, and so usually, like everybody's playing tons of removal. Usually, you have enough time to use this to save one of your own things, bounce one of theirs for 2 mana.
Yeah, the card's pretty cool for limited. It seems pretty good. Like it's like almost like modal.
Yeah, a lot of the cards in the set are, and that's one of the things that makes the set so good. Little short on playables. Wait, how'd this get in the... What are you doing over there? You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. I love this, and unfortunately, I definitely won't be taking it.
Can I see it some more though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Well, maybe not for this format. I did end up playing it in sealed, and it was actually very good. I'm just
Cool.
gonna take the Mirage Mesa. I may be short on playables to be doing that, but if I take this Mirage Mesa, then maybe one more piece of fixing between me and actually playing these blue cards, and then I'm not short on playables anymore. That's nothing. Wow. Things really dried up. This card always seems fine against me and has pretty bad stats. So I don't know what's going on with it, but
Seems fine.
yeah. I think I'll grab the Mourner's Surprise. I just have a lot of cards that are like creatures that are good at like trading, and then you get them back, get some value. It's unfortunate that somebody else is definitely in our colors.
Yeah, it seems like there's not like a lot to pick.
Yeah, it's been a um, bad set of packs. Like all of the red commons that got opened were the bad ones. Blue is a pretty shallow color, so not surprising that it was the case for that as well. Take another Bristlepack Sentry. I don't have enough crimes for Raven of Fell Omens to do anything. It's not that good anyway. Another Free Strider Commando. This is looking like a pretty weak deck. Happily take this. This card is sick, but certainly not worth splashing because all it does is speed up your plot.
Cool character featured on the art though.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want one with Death Touch?
I might, but honestly, I think that I'm trying to play the blue cards probably.
That's a good way to play blue cards,
Yeah.
is by picking that one.
Oh, nice. Pretty happy to have this just because of the 3 things that care about 4 power.
Yeah.
Reach for the Sky is also not bad, but whoa, that's a gift.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, usually I'll just take stuff and then we can talk. This is a classic draw 7.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though, honestly, that like you could definitely take advantage of this because you get to plot it. So you pay 6 to plot it, and then the next turn you cast it, and you get to go first with all your new cards.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not playing that. All right, let's see. How much instant speed stuff do I have? Not a lot, honestly. I've got the 2 assassins. Let's organize by... Got all our card advantage stuff. Environments might, honestly... nah, I've got too many non-creatures. It's a fun deck. I've played it before and it was okay. Not super strong. These are all like kind of buyback stuff. I got 4 creatures that I really want to buy back. The reason you want the Link Breaker is because I have a bunch of 3s. And Lively Dirge returns up to 2 creature cards with total mana value 4 or less. So,
oh, right on. There you go.
A lot of times you're casting this for 5, and if you already have the Link Breaker in your yard, and I'm searching for Free Strider Lookout, then I've got my 4. If I have the Free Strider Lookout in my yard already, then I can go search for the Link Breaker, just get a little extra value. Also, so these guys are 5/5s as long as no mana was spent to cast them, or if they weren't cast. So that means when I get them back with Dirge, they're 5/5s. When I get them back with Badlands Revival, they're 5/5s. So these are going to be 5/5s almost all the time.
Yo, that's rad. I didn't know about that little synergy like that.
Yeah. Keeping track of those is pretty important in this format.
So you're cutting blue?
A lot of little edges. Yeah. I'm looking at my mana, and right now I'm going 8 swamps, 8 forests, or 8 green sources, and 3 blue sources is the way I'm looking at it. Sorry, that's 9, counting the Mirage Mesa, green sources, 9 black sources, and 3 blue. The only thing that, like, that you gotta make sure you're keeping track of is, like, this can't be all of them, which means that the double colors are a little harder to cast.
Is 3 colored sources enough to splash?
Yeah, but I'm probably
2317 format.
You know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, these are all it's pretty clean to just cut the blue. These are all great cards, but I ended up with more playables than I thought I was going to. I was a little short coming into the last pack, and they're not great, but I think it's tough because my mana doesn't get better if I cut blue. It's just that these are a little hard to cast.
I see.
Because if I cut blue, I'm just replacing these with forests, so...
Yeah, a little bit easier to cast your green and your black.
Yeah, a little bit. The thing that really sucks is, like, black was not necessarily open, it looked like. Cause, I mean, it was, like, open from the right, but then people from the left got into it, and then it kind of feels like people from the right got into it in Pack 2 also. I think everybody was drafting green-black at this table. Somebody was on white. I didn't see any good white cards the whole time, but...
yeah, black offering seemed slightly thin.
Yeah, and green usually is. It's kind of normal to just, like, get a, couple of the good commons, couple of the okay commons, good uncommon, good rare. One of the things that makes green so strong in this set is basically every single one of their rares and mythics are bombs. If you see a green rare and you take it, you'll be right like 85% of the time. It's really crazy.
That's wild. So you going Sultai or not?
I think I'm just gonna cut the blue. Although I've just remembered.
You can splash a white card. No, I guess you don't have the lands for it.
No, I sure don't. I don't know why it's being silly. I do care about deserts and I do care about crimes, so I'm gonna have this in, even though I don't have blue.
Are you gonna have two different styles of forest?
I could have three if you want. um, and then I'm thinking about whether to do this archway or not. It's good value, but it's pretty slow, and it makes the mana worse. 9/9
Yeah,
is
it can like
good, but
it can help ramp like mid game, you know?
it's just card advantage pretty much, because if you have 4 lands, but one of them is this, you effectively have 5 lands, but you didn't have to draw the 5th land.
Yeah, and it surveils.
It usually isn't gonna for me. Like you can get dirtily value by bouncing the Lush Oasis, but um, that's the only
Oh, I'm
desert
sorry.
I would
I
want
didn't
to
see the
bounce.
caveat.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Is like I didn't pick
Well,
up any conduit pylons, which is would have been a good one.
do you want to bounce a colored source to ramp for colorless? Is the real question.
Yeah, it's really just a matter of how often am I gonna get mana screwed because of this, and since I'm just 9/9 and I don't have anything making that better, I think I'll pass. The other reason that I want it in is for deserts too. You want as many deserts as you can get.
I think you should play it, but you're the boss.
I'm gonna ship it like this, and I'm gonna expect like 2 wins out of this. This is not a great deck.
That's fine. We're here to have a good time.
Exactly. Yeah. Um, it can definitely do better. I've just also had horrible luck in this format, so.
Except for when you played in tournament. You said there's another tournament like pretty soon.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Woohoo! You're gonna play?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be playing in the qualifier on MTGA tomorrow. It's gonna be a good time.
Good luck.
All right. Well, this is actually great. I'm gonna do this. No crime. But if they kill it, just explosive derailment it. God damn it.
Ha,
So the
sorry,
problem
dog.
is that white is the most common like removal color, and it also has like a good matchup effectively against us, because I got 4 cards that just get things out of the graveyard, but doesn't look like they'll be coming back.
Yeah, they're just full of O-ring effects in this format.
Uh-huh. Have Link Breaker because it's pretty funny. Oh. Dang, I'm out of it right now. Well, bummer. Was hoping to mill a good creature. But it's fine. I think they'll find their way into the graveyard naturally. Gigapede.
How many dirge did you have? 2 or 3?
I have 2.
Okay. So he's gonna mount that with that.
No, because they already passed to combat, and I think that's what they're realizing now.
Can you highlight that red card for me?
Yep, it's a good one.
Thanks. That is a good one.
It's
Oh, that one's really good. I actually saw some content creator talking about this was way better than I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I'll swing in. I think I'm pretty happy to trade this off for anything they want to trade it off for. If they want to use a trick, I would much rather they use it now. There you go. And that works great for me. I think if I were them, I would have done it a little differently. Probably tried to get the counter on here. But, you know, you do you.
So you're not trying to plot that, Centaur?
Oh, I sure am, but it costs 4.
Yeah,
And I've been mana screwed, so I wasn't going to cast nothing on my turn.
fair
It's
enough.
too slow to literally do nothing. Of course, I am doing nothing this turn, but that's because I've got a Rooftop Assassin.
That's different.
How do I make this show up? Oh, right click. There you go. Nice. So you go ahead and saddle this. +1/+2 and Menace.
Can a mount saddle a mount?
Um,
Because that 3/1 is a mount as well, right?
yes, mounts can saddle mounts.
Interesting.
So I think I do this and they have a trick and I hope it's not take up the shield or quick draw. So if I do this and it's take up the shield, then I'm screwed. You know, this is a really bad attack if they don't have anything, and no, I really need to use my mana, and nothing is happening. Cool, so are they casting a removal spell? No, they're just killing it? Okay. That's great.
Yeah, great.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, that thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is one of the, well, I mean, probably top 20 rares in the set. Maybe top 15. It's just very cheap and very good. Oh, dude, I'm gonna get him. Maybe not.
Oh, you're gonna summon another one of that card?
Nah, they're wise. They're wise to the games. The idea is if I get it killed, then I can bring it back.
Oh, because that's trigger. 2.
Uh-huh.
Dude, that card's pretty gnarly.
This one? Yeah, I really need to draw Consuming Ashes. It's a this is like the reason that I said I'm probably gonna get 2 wins is because everybody has stuff like this, and I only saw one removal spell other than the one bomb that I have in my deck. So this is kind of a thing about the format, unfortunately.
I'm very tickled and amused by the 3/1 first strike being double blocked by a 3/3 and a 1/1. Sorry, dog.
It is all good. I wasn't like super concerned. Because here's what's going on. We're actually not in bad shape. What do I want? I'm not gonna have a 4 power or anything, right? And in my graveyard, I have Link Breaker, so I'm getting Link Breaker and then whatever 3-drop I want, because there's no 2 drops I'd rather have. Yeah, I guess.
Servant?
I guess I will just put the Outcaster in, but then I won't get it this turn. This might be a little too obvious.
Hey,
but
nice 5/5.
Thanks, man. You know what's cool? If I chump block with this, I've got 4 power of lifelink flying. And I'm winning the race.
Nice.
Once I get to 6 mana, finally, missing 2 land drops by milling 2 lands. Then their Trained Airings dies to my Flash 6/2, which is pretty cool.
Your Flash? The Centipede has Flash?
Yeah, dude, it's an ambush
Holy moly.
Gigapede. It
Oh, of
comes from the
course.
bush. Yeah, I want it dead, so. What you got?
Even though you could
They literally just had take up the
ambush
shield, take up the
Gigapede it?
shield, drew explosive derailment, yeah. Huh? What were you saying?
You double blocked even though you could potentially just ambush Gigapede it, or did you want to try to get his card out of his hand by double blocking?
Yeah, I double blocked because it could definitely be a bluff, and if it's not a bluff, then I want let me use my brain for a second.
Yeah, for
Swing
sure.
for 4. There we go. I think I'm gonna let him swing. This gives them the chance to draw another combat trick, but it also gives them the chance to make a mistake.
It only gets first strike, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so hopefully what's gonna happen here is they're gonna swing for lethal.
You eat their 3/3, you kill their 4/2, and then you take 7.
I think I actually maybe don't even trade. I'm going down to 4, but I'm going. I think I want to be swinging with everything I have here. I'm going back up to 8. Yeah, I think I want the 6 power. This also means
I think so too.
that my Outcaster draws me a card.
And then you swing for 10, you gain 4, and then you have Dirge to get some good blocks down as well. Regardless of what
Yeah,
you do, which is a 3/3 for 3.
yeah,
And then you take 7 and you got double chumpers.
yeah. I don't think that there's a way for me to. Yeah, if I'm leaving up 2 mana, should be 1 of each. Doing you 2. Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, draw a card, dude. So sick.
So if they
Boom.
finally brick, which they righteously deserve to, having drawn so many spells this game, then I win. Not like straight up, but probably. Hell yeah. Take 7. Or don't. They might be forced to, they might be forced to leave everything back. What? There's 3? Should do the math now. 6, 3, 3. I only got 5 damage if they're blocking everything. And that's not a good swing, so.
But if you draw a single removal spell, they'd be
Super
exactly
dead.
lethal. Yeah.
Yeah, and Desert's Dew or yeah. I mean, this is also good.
Oh, yeah. That card's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Mm-hmm.
Surrey of the Stinger. Can you show me that one?
Yeah, yeah. What's the that's
Nice. Hell yeah. Love that.
Gotta think here. Am I attacking with anything? I think that the only attack is with everything. And
What does the red tapping thing that you have do? It gives +1/+0?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I've got an attack.
I don't think so either, because he just traded 2/2 for 6/2.
Yeah, you can trade 2/2 for 6/2, 3/3 for 3/3. Um, but yeah.
I love this part of Magic where it's like stalled board, stale draws. I like that.
Yeah, for
Creatures
sure.
with funky power and toughness.
Oh, that's good.
Are you gonna swing with your 1/3?
Uh, Trades for anything?
Well, they have to block
Yeah.
it.
No, they don't, because I can't commit a crime. But they don't know
Oh,
that.
wait,
But
wait, wait. Oh, you control? Yeah, they knew.
yeah, but
3/3 death touch. That's so funny.
yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go in there. I'm pretty sure they're just trading off the coyote, but
Yeah, but they don't know what you got in your hand though.
All right, and then this could do it because
Oh, yeah.
with everything getting trample,
That's a sick finisher card, dude.
yeah, it's cool. It's not 3 mana 4/2 is not generally great stats, but it has a
That's
lot
not
of
what it's about.
synergies. It's a mount. Go ahead.
Does your red tapper creature? Sorry, I don't know what it's called. Is that
These are
sorcery
called
speed only?
mercenaries. Sorcery speed
Yeah.
only, yes.
Funny how you kind of know certain things. Are you
Yeah.
going?
Yeah, we're going. So if I gain, I'm just trying to figure out how much life,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're tapping this. They have 2 blockers. They have 7 toughness. I have 7, 9, 12, 13, 16, 20 power. So they would have to add 5 toughness or remove 5 power. That's very doable. It's very doable. I don't think I can not attack though.
Mm-hmm.
Because they could just have as easily have drawn nothing. There's a slight chance.
Wait, aren't you gonna saddle with your Nezumi?
Nah.
Right on.
I want things spread across bodies,
I see.
so it doesn't matter. One must hope. There are definitely a lot of ways that I could be dead. But they could also very well not have them. I think probably the fact that nothing has happened means that they don't have anything and they're sad about it.
Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to go for it. Like, I suppose you could like grind them a bit, but like, I don't know. I think you probably just get them.
Yeah, well, I'm also, both of us are like kind of one removal spell away from it all going wrong.
That's true.
And I know that I only have 2 removal spells in the deck, so
And they are white red, which is strong removal colors. So
yeah,
you don't want to take that gamble.
yeah, they got the explosive derailment, thunder salvo, mystical tether, lassoed by the law, ride down even, in red white.
Dude,
Right.
Mystical Tether's pretty sick.
Dude, I love this card. Okay, yeah, they had it. They just wanted to make me sit for a while.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah, right? This is no longer enough. Yeah, you just block here, 1, 2, 5, 7, or 5. Yeah, cool.
Rip. If you had a not land,
Yeah.
if you had a chump blocker in your hand, maybe.
hmm Yeah. There's also like maybe there's a medium attack there. Maybe there's an attack that presents lethal but leaves back a chump blocker or two. But I don't know.
It's not the end of the world. It's just draft,
Yeah.
casual, having fun.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, what did they hit with the getaway glamour? Was I not dead? That has to hit a
Your
non-token.
2 worm.
Oh my god, I wasn't even dead. Cause that comes back at. Oh wait, no, they probably killed it, huh? I don't remember. I think I messed up. It's all
That's
good.
okay. We can watch the replay.
Uh huh.
We're just you're just warming up for tomorrow morning.
Exactly. So this is my least exciting 2-drop. Play is probably gonna go turn 2, plot beat Outcaster. Turn 3, play Drover Grizzly, cast Outcaster, draw a card. This is
Cool.
why green is good.
It's giving Silvergill Adept vibes.
Oh yeah. Now they could very well. Well, hell yeah, love to see it. This is unfortunately very powerful, and so I don't love to see that. But I love to see them tap out, so that I can definitely draw my card.
Hell yeah, dog. Some of the best Magic games of my life have been blue, green, blue, white, white board.
Uh huh.
In fact, I'm sure you heard the story before, but I played that one guy in tournament and I pulled out a second playmat because we were
Yeah.
going too wide and we played one game in the 50 minutes.
Ha! That's so funny. In tournament too.
Yeah, it was epic. Yeah, in tournament too, it was epic. We're like soul brothers, a fated duel.
That's awesome. So I don't have any crimes to commit right now. I mean, this could commit a crime. It's just not really how you want to live your life.
Play your you play your 3-drop reacher. That's a good one, huh? Oh, that one's a good one too.
I'm just gonna be silly because they
Think
might
that you got some shenanigans.
they might do the dumbest shit in the world. It's like very possible. Nah, probably not. I'll probably block fine. But I want to get both of these off of the board if I can.
Yeah.
Actually, let's just attack here, huh? Oh no, it's only when this attacks. So, yeah, let's do it, huh? Sure. This gets in a bunch of damage.
Yo, and you're ramping. Let's go.
I think I play it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you could top deck a 6-drop next turn.
Yeah, you know, it kind of doesn't do anything. I guess it taps to my Drover Grizzly. But it does that next turn
Yeah.
too, so. Yeah, this is only getting bigger.
Let me get it ready for you. Now he's really getting huge.
Sure
Oh, can I
is.
see Savage Smash, please?
Yeah,
Oh, right on.
they've hurt me
I
quite
think
badly.
there was one of those in Return to Ravnica or Guilds of Ravnica as well, something like that. Thrash to something.
Mm-hmm. I want to say I like swing and leave up blockers. Like, probably swing with the 3/3 and leave the others back.
Death Touch is good blocker. I like that little Death Touch card. It seems kind of versatile. A Death Touch with upside. I can do something else.
Yeah, this is not looking great.
Oh, that card's good, right?
Yeah, but
Holy moly.
it's
Can I see it?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Thank you.
So the problem is that's actually extremely good with this.
Yeah.
Usually that's like flavor text, but in this deck it can be huge.
Are Planeswalkers abilities triggered abilities?
No, those are activated abilities.
Activated. Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was technically from you putting the counter on or off. You know what I mean?
Nah, that is a cost that you pay.
Placing the counter or removing. Right on.
Oh, so they have... This has to be quick draw. I don't think that I want to trade... Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid trading a card for quick draw with the way that the boards are sized.
Yeah, you need to rip a sick card off the top.
I mean, even Ambush Gigapede does pretty well here.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, nothing. Okay. Well, cool. Bluff worked. I guess they, don't have any mounts yet. Probably don't have a ton if they're playing 2 mountains.
There's some cool lands over there.
Yeah, they definitely got their mana together despite having playing a lot of colors. So good for them.
Yeah. Yeah, also the basic land styles are pretty neat. I haven't seen those before.
Unfortunately, this is a thing that'll happen when you're playing any deck that's just trying to trade 1 for 1 is sometimes you'll draw 7 lands and they'll draw 6 lands and you'll lose.
What a
Oh,
move.
and that's lethal now, so cool. So I need the Lively Dirge pretty bad. That's not it. Well, let's see if they skip their combat step.
That's the angle shoot that I love. What if they hit spacebar twice on accident?
Damn.
Bummer, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this deck didn't turn out well. I think it's definitely a deck that can win games, but I expect it to lose more often. And here we are, 0-2, facing elimination on the ropes. Drawing a 2-lander on the play. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, Servant is strong. The thing that this deck ended up lacking is interaction. Didn't get a single throw from the saddle. Somebody probably grabbed the Abrupt Decay from the first pack and went, I'm green-black now, and then...
yeah.
Which is a bummer. Certainly keeping this. It's just about what we're keeping. Probably getting rid of that. And this is going to be black for sure. So we get to
This
Bloodseeker. See what we mill. Actually would have preferred to mill that, honestly.
I hope this is the game that your little scorpion guy gets to shine.
Milling 0 creatures. Bummer. Yeah, the problem is I just ended up with no crimes. You know?
Yeah.
If they block, they're crazy. They're crazy. This is another situation where, like... I mean, I kind of want this to die. It's a 3-3. Trades off pretty easily. So... Get in there, my friends. Go ahead and cast Explosive Derailment on Free Strider Commando. Make my day. Yeah. That was a me going, well, hopefully they cast Explosive Derailment. And then I can respond with Rooftop Assassin. But then they just didn't do anything, and that's also
Do you think
fine.
they're do you think they're color screwed?
Yeah, probably. What's the plan?
Same thing we do every day. Pinky, chump block the 2/2 lifelink.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this time. They also didn't.
Gonna do it to him.
They opted not to deal 1 damage to me, which was interesting. So
Oh, maybe they forgot.
they probably forgot.
Dude, that's the hard part about limited is remembering all the
Oh, they
shit you
have
just barely
Thunder
saw.
Salvo. No.
Oof.
Yeah. I guess they got frustrated.
Hey, we got one.
We got one.
Myriads.
I'm gonna be real. They were probably winning that game if they kept playing.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, because like they obviously didn't draw their color next turn, but if they drew their color in the next like 2 turns, I wasn't killing them. Like my
They
clock
don't know
was
that your
very
deck is
slow,
good.
and I was running out of resources.
That's funny. Dude, sometimes give up, but also never give up. Because one time I played against some guy in Magic Duels, and then he disconnected, and then the AI took over, and the AI fucking beat me because I drew like 7 lands in a row.
Brutal. No 1-2ers in the queue. What's going on here? No abject failures like us.
We are successful businessmen. We have 1 win.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I gotta give us the credit we're due, and the desert we're due.
Nice, nice. That's a limited curve. 2/3.
We'll do a second green. Nah, it's just gonna be this.
That's the game, dude.
They're green-white, and they haven't played a 2-drop. That's good. This is the second game in a row that I've milled land Mourner's Surprise with my Desperate Bloodseeker. That is
no longer a surprise.
Fortunate. I think we're just gonna pass. I want to keep Desert's Dew up, because it's like very likely, pretty reasonable to get a 2-for-1 with this Desert's Dew on their Drover Grizzly, like so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was like, so if I didn't have Desert's Dew, that's their best sequence, is getting to kill that and then hit me for 5. So Um, this is really awkward. They're green-white. They're not going to have any haste, so... I'm flashing in the Rooftop Assassin, but only so they can't predict my next move. These are surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, tappers are fun.
Mm-hmm. The really sad thing, though, is like a lot of the big green creatures that you want to kill, they're the mounts, you know? They're the...
Yeah. Get in there.
Yeah, I think I just gotta get in there. I'm only thinking about they have mana up, so... And now we're gonna plot this.
Yes!
So then, next turn, play a 5/5. If I draw a land, then I'm adding 14 power to the board next turn and drawing a card.
What are the sweeps in this format?
They exist.
I saw there was that little, the little white-black one. There's there like a big sweep
Yes, there are two.
in white and in
nice.
black?
No, in white and in white.
Huh. There you go.
One of them is, you know Sandblast?
Yeah, but only because I play Street Fighter 6. Just kidding. No, I don't.
Alright, 2/2 drops.
So it's a graveyard mirror.
Yeah. Man!
If you play Outcaster, he draws a card, is that right?
Huh? No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking the other one.
Oh, yes. You said he
Yeah,
draws a card,
it
and I was
shows-
like, no, my opponent doesn't draw a card. What are you talking about?
No, the human druid.
Yeah, look at this human druid.
Show us land. It's okay.
I have had pretty bad luck with lands over the course of this format. And for a while in the beginning, it was just very silly. I was just having bad luck with my lands and with other things. And my opponents were not having bad luck with their lands. That has significantly evened out. And I've watched my opponents, you know, get mana screwed, as happened moments ago.
A little bit of a flood versus choke right now.
Oh, it has haste. Dude, this card is sick. Look at those horsies. Mobile Homestead is like a good joke and a cool thing.
Whoa, dude, that card's wild.
Yeah, isn't it cool?
In this limited format, that's super relevant.
Yeah. It's
Does
not
it
like...
say a horse or a mount? A mount.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's not like super duper strong, but it's good.
And it de-animates if you don't have a mount, so you could kill their mount and it would just drop from combat.
Oh,
it has haste.
Yeah, it has haste if you control a
vehicle.
mount. It's just a regular vehicle, other than that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to combat, and we're gonna see what they got. Get in there. My hand is full of stuff. I'm at high life, they're at low life. All of these attacks are good, so we're just going in.
You're in an advantaged position. You got a big hand, big cards. You got big life total.
It's big. It's
you got
big
big body
everywhere.
on the board. You got one card in hand. Now you're really getting huge.
I love a fake your own death.
Yeah, that card's sick.
I'm going to try to pretend to have nothing.
I want to hear you like on that spacebar.
Nah, we're letting this happen. We'll see if they have anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know about this?
Nah.
5 mana, 4/2 flying. They discard a card.
No, they don't. He's out.
Yeah. All right.
2/2, baby.
Yeah, I absolutely acknowledge the irony of complaining about bad lands, and then I draw both of my colors, a good amount of lands, and they flood. Maybe this is the secret. I gotta complain more.
Maybe this is the game to find out.
Well, we reached my predicted 2 wins. This is like a deck that could, if I just keep drawing my Consuming Ashes, which by the way, we've seen 0 times in 4 games, but if I
Yeah.
do draw that every game for the rest of the night, could 7 wins. I've got powerful card advantage. I've got pretty good card quality. I'm just missing removal and threats that end the game quickly.
Is that like the 2-drop in white?
Yeah, oh yeah, best white common. It's
Cool.
incredibly powerful.
Yo, I'm gonna step away for 1 sec. Feel free to keep talking to anyone who's listening.
Absolutely, our lovely YouTube audience. Sterling Keykeeper, mount up that trained Arinx. They get to do everything that they want because it's a really good card. They're gonna scry. I can't block. Just all the usual. Yeah, Keykeeper not super strong against other green decks, and everybody's playing green. But, you know. Quite strong against all the other colors. Yeah. This, the way the auto tapper tapped lets them know that I don't have Skullduggery, which is a bummer. Or maybe they just think that I'm holding up Snakeskin Veil. In which case, they'd be wrong. I got nothing.
Howdy.
What's up? Things have progressed at an unexciting rate. We,
Ooh, bummer.
Yep. And then they're gonna not attack, I guess. Huh. Well, it's not how I would have done it, but...
Oh, are you gonna swing with your 1/3 and then play a desert?
it has to go the other way. The timing is very specific. So you have to do the crime before this deals combat damage, and then it triggers when it deals combat damage.
That's not quite as good.
No.
Before it deals combat damage, so you could still instant real quick before damage.
Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and plot a 5/5. I really need to draw an ambush. Gigapede or Desert Stew. Lively Dirge would be alright. You did it. Uh-huh. Yeah, Giant Beaver is pretty solid.
Yeah,
4
it's
mana,
cool
4/4
limited card.
vigilance, and then a little extra upside for you. So they did nothing.
Dude, that card's so cool.
They have something. What do they have? Clear shot? Could be.
Play your desert and swing with your 1/3.
You know, I think so.
Hell yeah, dude.
If only because this like sells the Rooftop Assassin a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And if they let me do it, nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Then I will grab... I was thinking about Lively Dirge. Because then I can get it back and grab another 2-drop
If you can.
next turn.
Yeah, if you can target them again, right? You're talking about the Scorpion guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and you can commit a crime with your rooftop assassin, I think, right?
That is a crime, yeah.
All right, frick yeah.
You're catching on. You're
Yeah,
learning the ways of the
this format
format.
is sick. I think this would be a good format to like buy a box of and just sit on for like a year.
This thing is busted. I'm now regretting not just grabbing my removal spell.
Uh,
Wow, no attacks. I guess they probably think I have a rooftop assassin. Little do they know. I do. Hey, thanks.
hey,
Thanks for coming along.
yeah,
Um, we are certainly just doing that. Not waiting for
yeah.
anything. Um,
No, there's no blossoming defense, I don't think.
actually, there is. There is Snakeskin
Hmm.
Veil, which means that
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
do it
nice.
on their upkeep. Um, because there's nothing else. The white protection spell, they're at least claiming to have it here. Um, you know what? Now I gotta think. They already have an incredible board. Man, this is a problem. Dirge is gonna be pretty good.
What does their 4/5 do if they let it tap?
Taps for mana. 2 mana. And it's also whenever they cast the creature spell. Nah, I should do it now. They probably
I
have
think
it.
so too.
They waited to cast it. Yeah.
F.
This is why Snakeskin Veil is the best green common, actually. Like, according to the data.
I believe that for sure.
Yeah. Then they tap this, swing for 1,000,000. I lose. Yeah. Bummer. 2-3. Just as predicted.
They might still not swing because they didn't swing for like 3 or 4 turns.
They will. How do they do it? I don't know. I'm lucky. Of course, I now have no way to kill their game-winning bomb, so it's over. I just have to play it out.
You only have one of that removal spell.
Yeah, I only have one removal spell. That's why I said the deck was probably going to go 2-3, because
Barf.
there's 100 of these in the format, so yeah.
And you can only reanimate creatures from your graveyard. You can't get that back.
That's correct. Yeah.
What if you
Hello?
No, I don't know. Hey.
No, I clicked that and it was broken. I clicked it 2 times and it just didn't work. I mean, yeah, I think what I want is Bristleback Sentry, just put more power and toughness. I guess actually it's probably better to just get Outcaster.
So you could draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good draw. It's only -3/-3, but it's, you know, something. So the
Wait,
problem
maybe
is,
maybe he'll take the bait, dude. If you swing 5/5, you think he'll block 5/6?
no. So here's another problem, is that this is gonna be a. This is a mount. This is a mount. A 4/7 flying lifelink.
Whoa.
Yeah, so they currently have a 5/6 with vigilance that ramps them and makes a 1/1 mercenary every time they cast a creature spell. A 4/4 vigilance that can grow their team. A tapper. A 4/7 flying lifelink. So, yeah. I wasn't just like exaggerating when I said that it was over. It's like there's no combination of cards that we can draw. If they draw straight lands and we draw all the best cards in our deck from now on, we're still not winning.
Sorry, brother. You can concede if you want, for sure.
Let's see what they're doing. They're playing pretty weird, so there's always
That's
a
why
chance.
I thought they might take the bait, dude.
Cool. So we take 6. They draw 2 cards.
Dude, that card's kind of cool.
This card's sick. It's a really good one. Yeah. The only colors that seemed available to me were awful. So like I think this was probably the best draft that I could have gotten in my seat, and it went like this. So here we are again. I didn't see any white cards the whole time. The blue cards that I saw were bad and couldn't have made a good deck. Didn't really see any good red either, so yeah. I mean,
Hey, we did our best.
been over for a long time. I'm just killing that because I think they have another Snakeskin Veil, by the way. So like I'm even more mega dead.
I think so too. They don't seem like they're bad enough to just be sitting there with only green open, unless they had something to do.
Yeah, and there keeps being a pause. I'm pretty sure that I have to play everything out. Yeah, I really don't see any way I can win.
Nah, he's just gonna beat you with that flyer lifelinker.
Yeah. And yeah, no, it's over.
GG.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems is like one of the things that's frustrating about the format is there's lots of bombs and lots of removal, but green has all the best bombs and also has Snakeskin Veil, and white also has another protection spell that's very good. So there are games like that where it's like, cool, you drew your bomb, I drew my removal, but you had Snakeskin Veil, so I lose. Well, hey.
That's rough. I mean, you have to have many more removal spells just with one Snakeskin Veil.
All right, you want to join me on a little draft analysis journey?
Yeah, I do.
Check it out. This is a fun little thing that we can do to see. All right, sick. So, I'm going to do a quick little draft review to see how things went. This is 17 lands, really cool tool. You can review your draft, and it will show you a couple of important stats about all the cards if you mouse over them. So it's a game in hand win rate down there, and ALSA is average last seen at. So that's like how late does this get picked? This is usually the
that one
third
gets
pick.
picked all the time, and it is a good card.
Yeah, so remember I was telling you this one doesn't really do it, and this one's good. It's like in a good deck. Green black is good. It's just I'm not gonna start off by picking a green black card.
Yeah.
And then none of these are notable at all. Oh, Phantom Interference up to 56%. One of the awkward things with Phantom Interference is plot exists and
Oh,
pretty much ruins a 2 mana counterspell unless they pay 2.
yeah, mana leak, not that scary if your spell costs 0.
So yeah, I picked the highest game in hand win rate card there. This one I went with the Trained Airynx, which I think is again the highest. Oh no, Desert. These are a little higher. So I could have gone with these. I think the reasoning for the Trained Airynx was there are a bunch of black cards, and so I'm expecting even if I take a black card, the next person very well could take a good black card, and so I didn't want to take a black card because I didn't want to be right next to somebody else drafting black. Of course, then I get faced with Consuming Ashes, which is by far the best card in the pack. Um, I guess Holy Cow does a little better than I thought. Huh, that's interesting. Maybe I could have just gone with the Holy Cow. I don't I don't know if I'm supposed to. If I am, um it's because I passed so much black. It's because I expect to get cut from black in pack 2.
Uh-huh.
Um and then I tried out Humiliate, which I think is going to be the highest win rate card in the pack. Yeah. I know that it has a pretty high win rate. It's a strong card. Hoping to see that Ruthless Lawbringer come around, but then I just didn't see any white. 0 white cards in this. And in fact, 0, like 1 good card. Oh, that's funny. I was under the impression this one's good, but blue-red is the worst deck in the format. Maybe it just turned out too slow. Take Up the Shield is strong. I definitely could have taken it, but given that I was splashing around in these colors, and that black really likes to have deserts, I grabbed the desert. Maybe maybe it's Take Up the Shield next time and try to get into green white. Jolene's got a
Testing. Don't mind me.
okay for sure. Jolene's got a 56, 50 rooftop at 55, and then yeah. I think if I were going green white here, Voracious Varmint into Cactarantula still into Outlaw Medic is pretty darn bad. Yeah, I mean the black was like coming around, so I kind of thought we were gonna get more of it, but bummer. Well, sometimes
So
that's how draft
options
goes.
is, yeah, that's true. So options is what's available, and then known missing is like trying to see like what other people are like picking.
Um, Known missing. What are you looking at?
On the previous screen, you had a third. I don't know how to say it. There you go.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You seemed to be studying your current options and the known missing for like the last three, four, five picks. I haven't seen that before. I just thought that was interesting.
Totally, yeah. So yeah, options are that's like what's in the draft.
Yeah,
That's what's still there. Um, these are cards that the system thinks are relevant that we've passed, and that didn't come back.
interesting. Okay,
So
cool.
we know somebody took the Greed's Gambit. We know somebody took the Hypothesizal. You know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they didn't whale, so they got picked, but I understand.
Yeah. Um, but yeah. So yeah, maybe I could have ended up green white and had a better time. I don't think I really saw any white in this pack, though. A couple of Take Up the Shields. Could have grabbed the Fortune. Um, Maybe ultimately it comes down to overvaluing the Lively Dirge. Is
Well, also one of your losses was kind of getting O-ringed as well.
mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a ton of variants, but it's nice to go look at what you did have control of and see how you could do better in the future. But yeah,
Cool. Right
that's
on.
when I'm, trying to get better. That's how I do it is run a draft, see how it went, and then see what I could have maybe done differently.
Cool. Hey, thanks for playing and thanks for showing me your resources and, offering your insight.
Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out. It was a good time.
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it again.
Definitely. See you later.